Good morning, traders. What a beautiful morning this morning was. Yesterday I traded SGN. You guys left a position for the breakout. Last night you guys woke up to a $9,000 profit almost. I just locked in about 8K, so I just got a couple thousand still open. You guys gonna lock a little more in. This thing's going. I don't even know what happened. I seen the spike. I went and dropped my girl off to work. I seen the spike, and this thing announces the same thing like the other company. I forgot yesterday's company SBET signing day sports announced the definitive business combination with a blockchain AI infrastructure to public company focused crypto mining. It's just like what the other company did yesterday that moved up 500%. I woke up, like I said, to around 910K, you guys. This is crazy. This is like my biggest trade ever, I think, or really close to it. I'm going to lock in a little more right here. So I just wanted to see if it cracked I wanted to give it time to see if we could get a new high first. I only have 1,271 shares left. I had to calm down, you guys, because when I came back, I looked at it. I thought, I was like, wait, is that the stock I'm in? And I'm like, wow. I'm gonna take off a little more. I just want to see what happens right here. Got the 30-minute. I really want to have the 5 right now, or the 15, one of those. I want to see a new high, really. My phone's acting. I gotta log out, I think, because I'm gonna log back in. Always does that in the morning. No, have a seat. My dogs are going crazy, you guys. I don't know what's wrong with them this morning. This thing's going crazy. I'm gonna sell a little bit more. I just want to see where it goes. This thing was moving so fast. I was trying to put my order in this morning. I couldn't put a video in, you guys. How many shares do we have? Okay. Just put an order for 320, you guys, for 171 shares. Want to lock more in? I don't want to make this a monetary goal, but I'm trying to get 10K out this trade. Here we go. Our order should be coming up. Looks like we're having problems around the 320 area. Let's see if it holds the 3. Here we go. Filled, you guys. 1,100 shares left. Don't want to be too excited. Might sell 100 more here if it gets a new high. I like selling into strength, you guys. I put another order at 340 out there, just beneath the new high in case we get there real fast. Only 1,100 shares left. Okay, we just got a bad drop, you guys. Let's see if we get above there again. Trying to break the $3 again. If it doesn't, I might take off the 100 shares and just leave 1,000 for the open. I locked in most of it. If I kept my big position yesterday, you guys, I'll show you later, or maybe later in this video where I sold. I had 19,000 shares locked in 2K yesterday, and I'm like, I don't want to hold overnight too much yesterday. So, but if I had my position, I would have probably made 100K today. But I don't like holding too much overnight. I don't like risking that much. I only held 4771 shares, like almost 5,000 shares. And that's like so far like almost like 9K profit. I kind of want to try to get 10K, but I don't want to make it a monetary goal. I just want to play the charts. But let's see if we can get above the three, maybe possibly a new high. We have a little time. We're breaking three again. Gotta throw an order out there for 342. Give it a few seconds to test, you guys. A couple minutes. If it holds at $3, we could get above there. Probably make a new high. Here we go, 325s. Few sellers. This was like by the room. This is like it was a rumor that was gonna get acquired with some company or do something yesterday. So it's like a sell the news all to me type event. We got to get above the 325. We're getting a little resistance there. Got a bunch of sellers there. If we get above 325, we're gonna see 340s again and possibly even a new high maybe. I'll get rid of 100 shares, you guys, if it's having problems at $3 again. My average cost on this was 78 cents, I believe. Or 83 cents. 83 cents. The first position I had, I got rid of. Then I bought in again at the end of the day. So yeah, 83 cents. Right now we're at $3. This was a good choice I made, you guys, yesterday by holding a little overnight. That's why you always want to hold a little bit. You never know. But I did check dilution. I checked warrants. I checked a bunch of things before I did that. Like back in the day, you guys know I used to read 10Ks and all them AQs. I checked a bunch of stuff. It's good that we're holding the $3 area really nice here. I want to see some chasers come in right here and chase the highs, or some shorts chase the highs. I still have an order, you guys, out there for I think 340. Trying to get a new high. It's having problems around $3. You never know. We can't squeeze. Just some profit taking, I believe, right here around $3. I believe if it holds this to the $3 area, we could go on this micro dip. We do have a bidder coming in here. Let's see if it holds a 3 on this one. 302 bidders jumped up a little bit. Decent bidders at 302. This is still pre-market, you guys. The market didn't even open yet. I'm going to take some off because a lot of times, I could be wrong this one, but this could go to $5, $10 today. You never know. But a lot of times it'll like do the pump pre-market, and by the time it opens, it dumps it back. So just to be safe, I'm not going to say no to 10K or 9K. Here we go, you guys. 1,100 shares. Position long still. 100 shares on the ask. I'm gonna put it right below the previous high if we would get above 325. Having problems still in that area again. Let's see if we could get above there. This thing is a former spiker, but it does come down. You see these wicks? If you go to the daily chart, you'll see a lot of wicks coming down. So we want to be careful with this. There's a bunch of shorts yesterday in this. Here we go. Let's see. Having a little problems around the $3 area still. The bid's holding the $3 area so far. Okay, here comes some sellers. Bidders trying to step it up. Here we go, you guys. Yeah, this is not nothing newbies. Like if you're a newbie, you could get lucky with this, but I've been training for 10 years, you guys. Don't want to hold overnight unless you know what you're doing. Here we go, you guys. Let's see if we get problems around here. I want to see a new high, really. Above 325, we could squeeze. If it gets above 325. I have a feeling like what a bunch of traders are jumping on this. Like, here we go. 329s. Came down really quick. Let's try it again. They're trying to keep this thing away from $3. Every time it tries to get close, bidders step in. So watch at $3. If it gets below that, it's not good. They're trying to keep it above 3 for now. Some sellers, we got little sellers at the 306 area. Here we go. That guy's gone. 309 sellers. 310s, 308s. There we go again. 306 is stepping up. This one's a low floater, you guys. That's why it moves crazy. This is up 262% so far, you guys. So worst comes to worst, I might take some profits off if it can't get back up above $3. We've seen it struggle above $3. Just in case. Here we go. Here's the $3 again. Wow, that jumped right above $3. Let's see if we can get a new high again. 343 is our pre-market highs. I want to see a few more. But the volume's not looking too good so far. Market opens in 20 minutes. Out. Trying to get rid of at least 100. The $3 area is struggling. I'm gonna change the order to $3 for now, just to get filled for 100 shares. Here we go, you guys. Filled another 100 shares, you guys. Just in case, you guys. If I do test, I'm gonna test with like 1,000 or less. Don't want to give back too much in case we do test. Test the VWAP area or test $2. Don't want to give back too much. We are up 260% from yesterday. But I do want to hold a position in case for the open. See what happens at the open. Yesterday we had a stock, I think 500% it moved up on the same kind of news almost. But this is, I believe, oh no, yesterday was a more of a low floater. It was like 166,000 shares or something. This one has like a 3 million, 2 million, I'm not sure. But the outstanding shares are 3.6 million. But I know it's like, if the outstanding shares are 3.6, imagine how much. Now it's finally, hopefully testing that area. Building a little flag pattern at least. Looks like we might test the little pre-market highs. Here we go. New highs coming up. Wow, we're already at 350, you guys. Wow, we're jumping, you guys. Just put an order at 385, you guys, to get rid of some right there. Even though it jumped to 390, it's okay. Locking in more than 10K so far. Wow, trying to stay calm, you guys. This is my biggest trade ever so far. Wow, that jumped to 385 really fast. Gonna put another 100 shares at maybe $4 in case we get there. In case we test the 4 again. That was a hard candle, you guys. You guys seen what happened? I got to rewind that because I was making an order in my phone. I didn't even see how that candle worked out, but that was a hard candle over that flag pattern. That's what I was waiting for, to break that, you guys, because I know a bunch of day traders are going to jump in over that flag or over pre-market highs, and a bunch of shorts are going to cover over that area. Do have an order out there for $4 for 100 shares. Give it a few minutes. Let's see if we test that area. 900 shares left. Got an order out there, you guys. 398 for another 100 shares. Hopefully, let's see if we get a little quick squeeze to there. Little upticks, couple upticks. Gonna be 398. Yep, it's having problems, but we're gonna give it a second. Hits you a good squeeze. Might change our order just in case if it gives a hard time. Having a little hard time around the 380s, 390s area. Bunch of sellers up there. Gonna give it a second, see if it tests. Let's put a little 2 minute right here, maybe. Let's see. 374 still. Let's try a 15. Have a little patience with this one. A little patience, not a lot, you guys. Trying to get a see if it gets above the 375 area. We got bidders at 373. Here we go. 398 is my order, you guys, for another 100 shares. 20-cent move from here. We're having problems around the 380 area. Got to see another new high. If it gets above 403, we're going to see it probably another squeeze. They're going to try to protect it from here. 370 is still coming back on the bid. If it gets below 350, I'll switch that order. We're gonna see if it holds the 370s for a second. Give it a second to test. Because I did see big buyers earlier trying to hold the 370s area. Throw a share, you guys, for 370 out there. Get rid of 100 in case I see this thing having problems right there. Just in case. We're gonna lock it in. We still have 800 shares left. Don't want to give back too much in case it does go back down before I'll market. I still got 800 shares I could throw up. I see a resistance. I see this thing. I could be wrong, but I see this thing testing the 200 today. Could be wrong. It could dump pre-market, but if it doesn't, it's going to hopefully test the 200 MA. 370s on the bid again. Let's see if we could get the $4 move. I just accidentally almost pressed short, and they told me that the price to short was to this was 95%. So I was like, wow, shorts are playing with fire here. This is gonna be wild, you guys. You never know how much this could still move today. Threw another order again, you guys out there for $4. A pre-market extended order, extended hours order. Still having problems around the 370 area, you guys. That's why sometimes you want to wake up early and be ready for pre-market. This morning, you guys, my fiance is a nurse. I went and I took her to work and I came flying back to get ready for this. And I was like, I don't want to look at it till almost till like around 7, 8 o'clock. So when I came and looked at it around 7, 8 o'clock, I was like, no way, it's at $3. Then I looked at my profits, which I just wanted to see. I was like, wow, I'm up almost 10K. This is wild. Of course, I'm gonna have to lock this in. I'm not gonna just sit and hope I can get to 20K or something. You know, like I'm gonna lock it in, you guys. This is the biggest profit like I've ever had really on a live account. I've had a big profit like 7, 8K, 9K before, but like on funded accounts and I had a I think back in the day I made 9K shorting the video when I was a newbie, but that was just like luck. Let's see. This is the area we gotta fight, you guys. I have my order on my screen so I could see, but yeah, I do got an order sitting on the level 2. I believe at $4. You guys, yep, $4. This is a live account, you guys. I don't think I've ever paper traded in my life. I did paper trade like when I first started trading. There was this website called like Wall Street Warrior. It's like more of a competition type thing where everybody comes and trades against each other, but it was like paper trading. Here we go, 380s testing. We could get above 380, you guys. If we could get past 403, this thing could keep going to 5. It could, but we have to get past 4. It's giving us a hard time in the 380s right now. The market hasn't opened. The market opens in 7 minutes. Usually I block this, you guys, but if you see yesterday I had 27K in my account and today I have like they're almost 38, and I wired out so far since I started this account $2,000 and $1,500. I wired out $3,500. And I'm still up like 10K on this account. And I started last month with 25, you guys. But like I said, took me 10 years of hard work and studying, and to be calm and to train my mind. I had to change like my whole personality for trading, you guys. Back in the day, I used to be like aggressive, like I'm like a business owner, so I'm like like everything. Let's do it, let's get it done, get it done, get it done, get it done. This changed my whole life, where I have to be like kind of the opposite of that. Sometimes it even slows me down, like at work and stuff. But I feel like it's helped me a lot in life. Like trading makes you a whole nother person in your life. You have to practice discipline everywhere. Like even in traffic, like even with people out there, like I'm like with people, I'm like let me like practice discipline. Because if I can't control this, I'm not going to control myself in trading. If I can't control like this, I'm not going to be able to take the loss. If I can't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to have patience. If I can't have patience for this, I'm not going to be able. So I practice patience for everything. It's like a muscle. You want to keep building and building and building. It takes time, you guys. Like I said, it's been almost 10 years since I first started trading. It's wild, and then like it was a few years before that when I was like studying. So it's been a while. When I first started studying, it was Matt Kramer on TV. I didn't know anything. I was buying stocks and I didn't even know how to sell them. I would be up one day, down one day. I didn't know what to do until I like figured out I had to like trade. We're at 348, you guys. It's not looking too good so far. Hopefully we get above the 350s again. Put an order at 325, you guys, just for a couple minutes to get rid of 100 shares. Boom, got rid of them. Just in case. Just in case. The market's about to open up. Let's see if this thing could beat pre-market highs. We could get above 403. I could still add a tiny bit. If I see a good pattern, I might add like 100 shares back or 50 or a couple hundred or whatever. Just depends. Just don't want to make it's going to be a small ad because I don't want to make my average that much different. Yes, let's go, baby. Let's go. I just checked trending tickers. I guess this is one of them. So maybe this, hopefully, we get some more dip buyers coming in. Shorts are playing with fire, like I said. Borrow rate is really high on this. They see that high, so they're going to protect that high. But if we get over pre-market high, this things could go. Watch that 403 area. I still see a little pressure. That's a lot of volume pre-market, you guys. 49 million volume. Wow. Already. My low flow scanners turn on. I could get anything else. Nothing. I don't see anything really good fast. I don't want to run the scans yet. Let me see what happens with this. 320. 1 minute till the market opens. On the shares right here, ready. Want to see this thing really break out pre-market highs. If we get under $3, I'll take off another couple hundred, you guys. Maybe hold on to 5, see if that holds to 3. Let's see. Wow. Above $1. That was my breakout where I was supposed to add. Selling 100 here. 345.5. Watching that bid. Want to see that volume come in, you guys? Watch the size on the tape. Watch the size on the level 2. Watch that volume. VWAP is at 284, so be careful below 3. If we get a test of VWAP, I kind of want to sell some before then, if that happens. I want to see some chasers come in. So we got another little flag here. Pre-market highs is right here. Around this area. So here we go. Gonna sell another 100 there. 382, you guys. So smack the bid on that one. That was the problem. That was the area we were having problems there earlier. Now the market's open. We could get some real volume in here. Let's see. A lot of traders don't trade pre-market, so let's see. That pre-market high is going to be a lot of people's eye right now. So we're going to watch that pre-market high. This thing could go, you guys. Still holding up. If we have problems again, I'll take off 100. Still bidders, few bidders. Okay. Need some volume to step it up. If I don't see this 360 guy stepping it up, like one more time, I'm going to take off another 100, 350. Yeah. There we go. 350 is at least stepping up. There we go. Things all over the place. I want to see. Uh-oh, the ass dropped 20 cents. Wow, it just dropped 20 cents like that. See how that top guy ate you guys? Bunch of sellers coming in. Let's see if that 325 holds up. Let's see if that 325 holds again. Adding 10. That volume's looking too strong, you guys. Just added a tiny amount so that our position won't change somewhat, just to see. Still 88 cents. If it doesn't hold the $3, I will sell 100. If it holds the $3, I'll add another 10. It's like, if this, I'll do this. If that, I'll do this. Still on the 5. Check out the 2 real fast. Want to see if any traders see any entry patterns for them. Yeah, below this, I'll cut a couple hundred shares, you guys. UNH, I guess, is above 295. 325 was giving us problems. 286% on the day, you guys. That's why I'm locking in. You just want to see if this thing could squeeze a little more. It's still doing okay for 275% on the day. That candle's looking ugly now. That $3 was holding it earlier, you remember, guys? In pre-market. There's VWAP test. Using bidder at 314. Adding 10 again. If VWAP holds, if not, we'll take it off. Just to try it. VWAP and $3 is right there. So this area is serious. I want to see more bidders stacking up. Adding 10 more. Uh, 530 shares. Sellers coming in on the tape. Buyers still sitting on the level 2. Adding 10. Tested VWAP so far, okay. 317 is the add. 10 more. 319.5. Want to see the next candle break this high, break this little trend. If it doesn't, we got this area as our risk, or for that little extra risk I put on. If I see some huge size coming in, and with the next candle after VWAP, I'll add 10 more. Excuse me. Don't want to get greedy here. Just want to play the pattern, you guys. 550 shares, which is hopefully nothing. Like I said, I took most of my shares off yesterday off this, which I should have kept a little more, but that's hindsight. But here we go. Let's see if 3 holds. If 3 doesn't hold, we'll take off another 100. Took off $100 at 298, you guys. It looks like 3 might hold. I mean, 100 shares. Looks like 3 might hold. I could add it back. If it doesn't, let's see. We have 450 shares at the average cost of 109 now. That's why it's only 10 at a time. It's like core position, you guys. I just trade around my core. Adding another 10 again. 312. Adding another 10. Good size. Could get up to 500 shares again. Ten shares added again. 5-minute candles looking strong. Okay, I just need the volume really to come in strong again. These sellers trying to take it down. Tried right here. If they can't get it below VWAP, you guys, this thing could go. Let's see if it was $3 on VWAP. Need volume to come back in. Watch that tape. Watch this area right here. Watch that volume come in here. That's where we need the volume to come right here. Alright, so. Here's the test of 3 again. 3 in VWAP. Let's watch for volume. This was a bad sign. So I know some traders probably got in here didn't like that. Let's see if we get some adding right here. The threes, they're trying to buy the threes up. Adding 10 again. 490. It's fighting right. It's fighting the 3 area, you guys. 10 added. See some buyers coming in hard. Back to 500 shares, you guys. Average cost is 130 at 500 shares. This is our last one because it might break the flag, and this is going to be for 100 shares. The only way I'll add a little more if it breaks the 403 area, possibly 50 or 100, if that happens. But I'm going to lock in a little more first. Let's see this thing break this area. Hopefully get to the $4 area. Selling 100. Like selling into strength, you guys. 333.05. In case this thing might use the trend to try to short it. Wow, bidder stepped it up again. Alrighty, that $3 area is acting okay so far. This 15 minutes looking nice. If we could get above this area, what's that? 340s. Then we got a little resistance in the 390s, $4 area. 10 in case. Let's see if they hold 3 again. Adding 10 more. Alright, that's good for now. Help me hopefully pay for this little spread. That's what you guys want to see. Anytime you trade, you want to see a penny or 2 spread. That's it. You never want to see, like, there's a lot of stocks I want to trade, but I look at the spread. Nope, I won't trade it. Here we go. The little breakout could be coming here. Here we go, adding 10. So if we could get to past the 325 area, I'll add another 10. Here we go. Adding another 10. Adding another 10 again. Past 350s. Yep, there we go. $540 shares left, you guys. Bidders, nice bidders that want 343. $344, nice bidders. Want to get over the 350 mark, you guys. Want it to get above the 350 mark and hold. 340s back on the bid. 343s. Got to get above the 350 areas. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Taking another 100 off right there. 355. 355.5 getting filled for another 100. How many shares left? Shares left are 440 shares left. 40. Here we go. Few buyers come trying to step it back up. Want to see the bidders come back again above 350. Taking out that 40 right there. Should have gave it an extra second, but it's okay. Want to see the break of the pre-market high. Let's put another 50 here. Okay, if it fails, I'm gonna take off that 50. So far, so good. 375 area we got to get above. All these shorts that came in right here, if we get above 391, $4, they're going to have to cover. 95% borrow rate, like I said earlier. Volume's looking strong. We needed to really get above this area. 10 million would be nice in volume. So far, this thing has crazy volume on the day. So far, we are at 80 million in volume. Wow. A little thickly traded, but let's see. Let's see if the 350s hold. Bids all over the place. Another ugly candle so far. Check out the 15. They're going to try to bring this thing back down, you guys. So anywhere below here, I'm gone. I just want to see the potential, possible continuation follow through. Volume's looking okay. Pressure's looking okay so far. VWAP's looking okay. Support's looking okay. My average is now, my new average is 2 something around this area. Only 400 shares left. Locking the majority of the shares in. Around 10K profit, hopefully, today, you guys. Let's see if this candle takes out this candle. We need this new candle to take out this high. The previous candle high. Which was 374, 373. Here we go. Maybe. The bidders are weak at around 350. This candle. We need this candle to get taken out. Not looking good. This level 2 is tricky right here, but so far I see the buyer still adding. 340 should be coming soon. There we go, 340. So let's see if they could keep the bid up. Let's move this and create a new flag. Okay, kind of a new flag now. $336 is still on the bid. They're trying to squeeze this thing, you guys. The buyers are trying to push this thing up. Got to get above this little trend area and above this previous high. And this, really. Let's see. I'll be taking 50 off if it fails right here. Do see some buyers still coming in. 340s, 350s giving us a hard time. $344 is coming back in. $345 is coming back in. Might take a piece off. Let's see if 350 gives us problems again. This thing's still looking good, you guys. Buyers still coming in. Good news today. Perfect news on the perfect day, you guys. 352 is on the bid. We're going to just decrease our size and take a little bit off 350s if it goes there again. 25 right there. Filled at 357. Don't want to take too much off, you guys, just in case we get a heavy squeeze. Just want to lock some and trail it, basically. Got to protect your profits. Find a way to protect your profits, always. But make sure it's like compatible with your RR, like with your risk reward. Don't just take profits just because you see yourself in the green. Failed right here again. Let's see if bidder step it up. Might add 5. Adding 5. Adding another 5, you guys. Moving nicely. Hopefully break this little support. This little resistance right here. Pre-market high still 403s. Looks like we might be getting there soon. Need another candle, a little more pressure. Adding 5 more. 242 average. On the breakout, I added 5 more. 5 or 10 more. We'll be at 400 again. Here we go. 5 right there. And then 5, I'll go past 375 if it goes. It's the problem it gave us earlier. Here we go. 5 right there, you guys. Got filled at 382, which is good. I put that market in just in case. Wow, what a dump back down. Let's see if we hold the 350s again. Now, ready to take off in case something happens. Want to see more volume come in? Trying to be a little patient with it to get it above 360, 365. Here we go. 360s coming in. Threw an order out there, you guys. 395 in case we get there. I see this getting there really soon. Locking in just 50 shares, I believe. Yep, 50. Hopefully it gets there. If not, I'm going to watch that 350, 340 area, protect 50 shares with that. I see this thing, like, I could be wrong, but this thing could be squeezed soon. We really just have to it's holding its high so far. We just have to get above the day's high, and then pre-market highs, I believe, will take off to the 200. Could be wrong, like I said, but keep the volume coming, baby. There we go. 367's on the bid. 368's. I'll take 25 off. 381. Took off 25, you guys. Let's see if we can get above this little resistance right here. My order is at 395, I believe. We're going to have problems at 380 if it doesn't hold this. Order coming up. 50 shares. A little bit more. A few more cents. Here we go. Order filled, you guys. 50 shares. We're sitting at 325 shares now. Wow, what a crazy move. 427. Let's see if it holds the $4 area. $4 on the bid. 25 more. Sold at 409. it doesn't hold 4, I'll take 25 more. And I'll sit here with a tiny amount. Boom, 25 more, selling into strength a little bit. 418.8. 275 shares left. We beat that pre-market high. Let's see if we can get a new high, day high, 427 so far. If we get below $4, I'll take off another 25. If we get above a new high, I'll probably take off another 25. Nice bidders coming in at 407s. Time to have a little patience, you guys. Taking off 25 right there. In case we don't get a new high, you guys, think about both scenarios. If it don't do that, what if it does this? What if it does that? Like, I know I have a plan, but this is way past my target, you guys. I'm just trying to squeeze a couple extra hundred real fast out of it. I want to see the $4 breakout again. Ugly wicks usually on this thing. Watching level 2. If it goes below 375 again, I'll take off another 25. All right. Here we go. 25 locked in. 225 shares left. Ugly candle. 350 below 350. 337 taking off 25 more. Only 200 shares left. That was a hard drop, you guys. That's why. You see why I locked it in? All right, this thing I think got halted. Thank God we only got, I think, got halted. So it's probably a 5-minute halt. We'll flatten out when it gets out. We'll just flatten out. Hopefully, we tried our best, you guys. 200 shares left. I believe it got halted because it's dropped. If it drops more like than 20% in less than a minute or two, it gets halted. Getting halted on the way down is not good. So thank God we locked in most of our profits. I'm ready to flatten as soon as this thing opens. Let's see. We'll actually put 100 here. And then we have the flatten button just in case. Should be a 5-minute halt. 311, 314. Stop loss rate, it looks like to me. Looks like they did a stop run, but we'll see. As soon as it opens up, we'll see what happens. I haven't been in a halt in a long time, you guys. It's been a while, but I think should be a 5-minute halt. We're gonna give this thing a few more minutes, you guys. It's been a great trading day. I try to squeeze a couple hundred extra out of them. I guess maybe sometimes it works against us, but as soon as it unhalts, you guys, goes below 3, I'll flatten out and hopefully take the last and kill this trade, you guys. 10K is profit, and profits is amazing, you guys. I'm not trying to brag, but it took a lot of years. You know, when I first started trading 10 years ago, I lost 25,000 in the market. So I'm not trying to get my money back. It's basically my money back. But I know I'm going to get my money back and a lot more. As long as I keep doing what I'm doing, you know, follow the plan, be disciplined. Or like I always say, plan the trade, trade the plan. This thing came up yesterday, it squeezed up, and I had patience to wait all the way back until it got to 75 cents. Got out at 85, then got a little more in at 80. Like I said, if I would have held my whole position from yesterday, I would have probably made 100 grand today. You guys show you like yesterday's amount. Yesterday I had 29,000 shares. Look, and I sold at 84 cents, and I only kept like 5,000 shares on for today. So if I imagine I would have had that still, I would have had at least 30,000 shares times $3. I would have had it. Here we go, unhalt, you guys. I would have had at least 100K today, but it's okay. Here you go, under VWAP. Let's see. Let's see if this thing holds $3 or not. Big buyer at 3. Bear trap for sure, it looks to me, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Adding 50 shares. 250 back on the position. Let's see if we could get above VWAP. I'll add 50 more if we could get above VWAP. This thing's moving crazy. $50 more, you guys. That's it. Let's get some strength. Don't want to be too much in case this thing does halt. Here's taking off 75, 76, 335. Want to see the break of 350? If it doesn't hold VWAP, I'll take off another 74. Gonna take off a little bit right here. 24 shares in case. Filled at 333.5. Should have waited a minute. But just in case, you guys, it's okay. Here we go. Where's my sell bid? Sometimes when it's tricky like that, I kind of want to smack the bid. I kind of want to see the bidders again and move below above here. Ugly candle again. 25 got a hold for us. Giving it a little time. $330s holding so far. Might add some. I don't want to add that much. If I do add, probably like 5 shares. If it holds view up. Added 5. New average price 328. That's why I don't like sometimes adding, but just a tiny position. Now we're gonna have 25 on the ask. So far, VWAP acting okay. Need the volume to come back in. See if it holds VWAP. Slowed down a bit, but still holding VWAP. Might sell 25 if it doesn't. Still buyers at VWAP, few buyers. Take off these apply trade things. But you guys see how many shares I had yesterday? So wild. It'll tell you right here even. I didn't know you can do that, but I guess it shows when you like, I guess, press on it or something. I've been using Thinkorswim for 10 years, and there's still things I don't know how to do on here, which is okay. We're at 332 so far. You guys see where I was buying? Look, like so many thousands of shares right here. Then selling most right here. So wild. Like, but you never know, you guys. Thank God. Be grateful for your profits. It is still 10K, but I was thinking if I was holding all that still, wow. Would have had at least 100K this morning. Waking up to 100K, it would have been wild. 328 still. Take off the trades. Gonna take off 25 if we can't hold the view up or we can't hold the 325 area. I still see a bidder over there. Don't want this trade to be too long, you guys. Just trying to see if we can still get a little pressure in here. Below 325, I'll take off 100 or 50. Here we go. Nice. Adding 25, you guys. Let's see if we can get above there. Excuse me. This to me definitely looked like a bear trap, you guys. I could be wrong, but this looked like a bear trap. So, especially a down haul, it's like a double bear trap. So let's see if these guys start covering right above here. Need that volume to come in, maybe get a new high. This doesn't work, I'll take it off under VWAP, you guys. Try to not get excited if you're up big or down big. I know this morning I was a little excited, but I kind of get used to it. It goes away in like a couple minutes. You got to be like, okay, this is part of trading. It's okay. You worked hard for this. You know, this is what happens sometimes. You win some, you lose some. This is a good winner today, you guys. I was planning on this trade. Like last week, I had 7K winner, and I was planning. I was just telling my fiance last night, like, and I wasn't planning on this. I was like, I'm not like I want to go chase anything, but I need a 10K winner soon. And I swear, I feel like the universe heard me this morning. It was like, wow. It's crazy, you guys. 10 years. 10 years, not to brag, but never give up. Where you're at 4 or 5 years not making money like I was and still trying to like scratch your head and so frustrated. There's so much you could do. There's still so much you could do. When you think you're ready, you still need another year. Then when you think you're ready, you still need another year. Then when you think you're ready, you still need another year. Takes time, you guys, but it's okay. The time will go anyways. Like think about 10 years will fly by anyways. Imagine I was just not doing nothing in 10 years. I still have a couple businesses, but I make more here and I like enjoy this more. This like businesses like eventually like stores and convenience like boring businesses like give me like brain drain like mentally. So it's like you need something like people like me like if you're like my type like you need something more challenging. Can't be like a robot every day doing the same thing. It's good. The markets you never know. Every day is different in the market. They say 90% of traders lose, you guys. So if you take time to win, like everybody wants your money here. Like if you make money, it comes out of somebody else's account. So somebody's down 10K right now, probably more. But here we go. I'm out. I'm out there trying to crack you off. 50. I'm gonna flatten with the rest. If it breaks $3 area, let's see if they hold the $3 area. I just took off a little risk under 50, like we talked about, and then below 3, I'll take off the rest. I still see bidders coming in, which is wild. That was just in case, you guys. That was just in case. If it keeps going, halts, anything. If it drops another 10%, they'll halt it again. Adding 20 back on. So we're back at 200. If it holds this trend. Took off 50, added back 20. Managing risk, you guys. That's all I think about first is risk. Let's see what happens here. Take off 100 if it goes under 3, and then support right here. Another 100 if it gets below this support. $3 area. But let's see. Give it a little tiny space to breathe. I don't want to give it that much room to breathe. It's already up like crazy, 200, 300% of the day. It could go. I think yesterday's stock went 500%. I've seen stocks go 3,000%. So that doesn't mean it has to come down. I'm just saying, like it's up a lot and it could come down. Here's it's below VWAP, you guys. This is when some sellers attack when it's below VWAP. Let's see. Okay, selling 100 just to be safe. Below 3, like I said, below our little area, we'll take the last little piece off if it doesn't hold. If it gets above VWAP, I add 50 back. Could be a little, like I said earlier, bear trap. Adding 50 again. Back at 150. We locked in our majority of our share. This is like kind of a new position, like tiny piece. But if it keeps squeezing, if not, we're taking it off. We're going to call it a day. Sellers coming in, trying to sell it. Remember you guys were at 307, 308, holding it hard last time. Let's see. So this 2 minutes looking. Not looking too good on the 2 minute. Ready to flatten below 3. You never know. 3, you could bring in buyers. So, but I don't think so. Here we go. Flat. We are out this trade, you guys. Locked in $10,047 on day. Wow, look at that, you guys. You see why? You see why? You guys see why? Locked in $10,000 on the day and a little bit $10,047.94. Crazy trade, you guys. We try to squeeze a couple hundred more out of them. We're unsuccessful, but it's okay. 10K and a little change is way past target for us, you guys. Smash that like, you guys. Like I say, the best advice I ever got in trading, you guys, is never give up. Key is never give up. You'll get it eventually, you guys. If you spend 10 years doing anything, you will master it. Be disciplined, you guys. Like I took a 2K loss, then I took a 1K loss, then yesterday I made 3K on another trade, and now I made 10K. So got this account almost to 38K, you guys, and from 25K last month, so doing good so far. Thank God for everything. Smash that like, you guys. You can do it too. Keep studying. Always remember, plan the trade the plan. Peace out.